What's up, Unfrequented World? Grant here. So earlier this week I was talking to Gary. He asked me if I wanted to do some experimental ESP/psychic twin experiments or whatever. So he hasn't got back to me in a few days, but I decided I'm going to do a little session right now, spirit box session, just to see if I can get some responses on the topic, and we'll include that in the video as well. Well, I wasn't recording. I missed an orb that went by. I was sitting here talking and I thought it was here. If that was an orb and not a piece of dust, can you come back again? So it started over on this side and it went up this way. And then this thing, I said, is that an orb? Or people are going to say it's a piece of dust. This thing says, could be. It's the first response I've had since I turned it on. I went to clean my glasses, came back, and I said, oh, there's an orb on the screen. That was something weird. Okay, so that was definitely a weird anomaly that I just had over here. I've never seen anything that large in that sort of a weird of a shape. My right elbow is getting cold. There's cold air there. Is that you? I felt right, my hand got cold and then it went. Right there, it's cold. Right there. Gary just responded on Facebook. He says, at the Y. That's weird because as Gary, I have this other screen here, and as he put at the Y, in my head I was thinking he's at the gym. GYM, and I swear that's what that just said. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to listen to that, what it just said yet, because my elbow is cold again. And I want to film this. Oh yeah, forearm, cold, ice cold. Not ice cold, but cool, cold. Definitely a difference in temperature. Right there. Oh, I can feel it. This is weird. I can feel this right here. Can you show yourself? Right here. What's right here, buddy? Is there something here? Yeah, is there right there? High five? Okay. You don't sense anything? Is there a ghost here? Do siblings have a special form of ESP or psychic ability where they can communicate through thought? You can't see it. I was going to say, I'm going to message Gary, tell him I'm thinking of a number. Let's see what he types back. We can verify through Facebook after the fact. Last thing he said was, yeah, he's playing squash. So I'm going to say, I'm thinking of a number. What is it? And this is the number that I'm thinking of. So if Gary and I do these ESP experiments, are we likely to get some correct answers? A higher percentage than normal? Maybe. So I heard you say maybe with my own ears, but I just verified it. But that is a generic 8-ball response, you know. Will Gary and I get, you know, if I'm shaking the magic 8-ball, will Gary and I do better results than the average Joe? Maybe. Why don't you say the number I'm thinking of and prove to me right now that you're not a magic 8-ball and that I'm actually talking to somebody? Can you do that? How many fingers am I holding up? Heard static. Gary said he was at the Y. You told me he was at the gym. That's a pretty amazing response. Yes, no, maybe so. Those are not amazing responses. What was my grandmother's name? If you can hammer that out right away, then that's an amazing response. Ooh, that was kind of a long one.
So Grant sent me an EVP video tonight, and I've got him on the phone right here. There's one that he couldn't figure out what it says, and I'm pretty sure it says something about Dougie, and that's our friend who passed away earlier this year. He was a young guy, 45, and you've listened to it again, Grant. What do you think it says?
I think it says something about that's how it, and then the word I don't know. So that's how it, Dougie. But once you said Dougie, and I listened to it 5 or 6 more times, I'm like, yeah, I think that does say something about Dougie.
So anyway, we just find it weird that he's got this cold spot and these weird things happening, and the name Dougie comes up. So is that a coincidence or not? We don't know.
Which I didn't even pick up on the name Dougie, which I should have, right? You know what I mean?
Well, I picked up Dougie right away. As soon as I heard it, it says, that's how it's shown, Dougie, or something like that. Dougie. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's my take on that one.
Well, I'm going to end this session. I'm not getting any responses. Had the one answer where you told me he was at the gym. Gary hasn't responded about the number because he's probably deep into his match. So is there anything, final thing you want to say as far as being a spirit and you want to communicate to the people on Gary's channel? And if you could do one final flyby in the background, show yourself, that'd be great. Can you move those curtains back there? There, I saw something go down by the blanket. Can you move those curtains back there? There, I saw something go down by the blanket. So it's now an hour and 20 minutes after I typed Gary, I'm thinking of a number, and he just responded, and he said 7. So that's a fail for the first one, I guess. No connection. I'm crushing the poppy. Crushing it.